Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Krimax here, and today I want to reveal and show you a very important, not too important but very interesting texture pack. So let's start. So first of all, I want to start with saying thank you so much, Genesis. Yeah, I think that is your name is little weird one, not global. Just resource packs here. Yes, Genesis 256. That's the name of pack. So what I mean with sponsoring with this video. Well, yes, that pack is not free in that resolution. And now let's tell me a little bit more about that. So first I tried his texture pack on the 64 by 64 version, which is the free version, and then I talked with him, and I asked how should I credit him, and then he asked which version, resolution of the pack I'm gonna reveal, and I said that the 64 by 64. Then he said, here you can get the 256 by 256 pack, and you can reveal that one. So that one costs money. In the description you will have the money version, the paid version, and the free version, of course. So let's get into it. So yeah, a very big thank you to Genesis, and let's start with the reveal. How you can see, that is the soul sand block. There are some eyes, how you can see right over here, and some kind of vines right over here, human vines, and the traditional army, that black pack of the original soul sand. So I want to say to this pack is based on an alien pack, so you will see very weird and on the same time very interesting things. So this is a sea lantern. It's a very interesting looking block. Just look at these textures. This is very interesting look block, and it got these borders of some pixels right over there, which is looking as well very good with the lining there and things like that. So let's move to the next one, which is the sand. Not too special, but of course a very detailed and good looking texture. How I said, and kind of alien sand. So yeah, let's move to the next one, which is the pumpkin. And how you can see, and I can see too, it's not completely done. This is the simple other pumpkin with no faces, and that's the pumpkin with the face. So you can see to the face haven't got retextured. So let's move to the next one, and this is the birch. How you can see right over here, the birch door. It's looking very interesting, more of kind of glass. How you can see right here, and some very weird and extra good looking forms there. Of course, in this style comes the trapdoors as well, but just different shapes. Here we got the what's the name, the full block of birch log, so you have the log texture all over the all faces, but here is the simple log. Here are the leaves, which are looking awesome. I mean, really awesome. So let's move to the next one, which is the cobblestone, which I really like the texture. Just look at that. That's like a computer texture, looking very good, like software and things like that, futuristic. I can see we got the wool, stairs and slab textured as well. And here we got some precious block. Here I mean with the gold block, the iron block, emerald, redstone, lapis and diamond. The diamond is looking very good as well, with these diamond shapes kind of. This is like the water and fire element, but as well looking very interesting. And yeah, here we got the gold, iron and emerald, which are kind of the same pattern of when random lines shape, how you can see. Not so random right over here, but it is the same pattern kind of. Dirt and glass and grass, I mean. So that is the grass block. It's looking very interesting actually. Just gonna grab one of them and put it right up here, so you can see the texture of it. It's looking exactly like the pink sand, but just a little bit darker, with this kind of grass texture. Of course, we got the tall grass changed, which is looking like an plant from another planet, and as well the normal grass as well from another planet. So let's move to the flowers. I missed there. It's an Z, not an S. So that is the dandelion, and I don't actually really remember what flower is that, but as well you can put them in the flower pot and they are looking really awesome and a little bit smaller, how you can see. Let's move to the glass, which is the normal glass, the white glass, the red glass, light gray or simple gray, I don't know, and maybe cyan or blue. Of course, he didn't change all of the blocks because he's not done. I know that because he's a friend with me, and we are talking just on Discord and on a Discord server. So there he reveals some new updates and things like that. So I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna put some more links and things like that where you can find him and maybe talk with him and look at his work. Very awesome work. So that's glazed magenta terracotta or magenta glass terracotta. That has a very weird texture. It's like, I have no idea how shall I name it, but that's like this dragon things, which I have no idea how that is in English, but it has like two shapes in one. How you can actually see, it has that shape, it comes right here, and that shape, which comes like this. So that's very interesting, and very weird, very mysterious block. So let's move to the next one, which is the glowstone. As well as the other blocks, very interesting and very good looking shapes on it, which is glowing, of course. I really like the block and the idea of putting these shapes on it. And yeah, let's move to the next one, which are ores. At the moment only the iron ore and the gold ore has been changed, but how you can see they are looking, I mean, very awesome. Just look at that, that's the stone and some gold things on it. You know, I can't actually explain it, sorry. And that's a little bit weirder one. I have no idea, maybe the iron is kind of over all of the thing, maybe only just these things, which is a little bit like gray kind of, and a little bit of I don't know how should I, kind of yellow, yeah, on the side. The same texture as the cobblestone, but just on another color. Of course, this extra good looking kind of technology, and you can use on how's the name, building computers and hard drives, which are looking extremely good, with of course the slabs, stairs and the walls textured as well. The stone looking a little bit like some ice, but it doesn't have to look like stone, because how I said, it is an alien pack. So these things should look like from another planet. Of course, the stairs, pressure plates and slabs got changed as well. Divines, I found them very interesting. How you can see, they got this shape of vines and these flowers on them. Very interesting looking and multicolor, of course, from one another planet. Wool. Not all of the wool's colors have been changed. How maybe I am saying right? This is the white one, black, orange if I remember right, light blue and cyan. Not sure what they should be. The cyan, which I am expecting to be cyan, is looking very interesting with this shapes, I mean. This looking kind of prismarine. Yeah, it's a little bit it's looking a little bit like the diamond block, but just another color. And this, you'll see that later as well. But this is looking like some stone of an evil castle or something like that, and that's looking a little bit like some block quartz. So I really like them, and let's move to the next one, which is the gravel. As well, this dirt pattern, I mean this dirt texture with some small tiny stones. So how should gravel be? Acacia. How you can see, that's the 6 sides acacia log, and that's the acacia log, the simple one. I put them here as well. How changed, the leaves have changed as well, and I really like the color and the shape of them. So let's move to the next one, which is the oak, which looks more like some obsidian or thing like that. I have no idea that this is looking very much like an alien tree. I can see with these very weird and nice textures, and these leaves which are as well very awesome looking. So here I said the nether brick. Um, the same texture as the black wall, but just it has the stairs, fences, slabs, and wool retextured. Let's move to the magma block, which really surprised me with these very magma textures and lava. And how is that kind of cobblestone? Yes, it should be kind of cobblestone, because when the lava got cold, it transformed in kind of cobblestone, which we see in Minecraft a little bit gray. And here is the obsidian. Of course, very weird and good looking in the same time block. Very good textured with these borders, which 4 blocks in the same place will produce that little circle, which looks kind of good. And yeah, that was my review for that pack. I hope you enjoyed, and an awesome thank you to Genesis from giving me that pack, and I see you next time, and I'll keep you updated with that texture pack, because I hope and I think this will look awesome at the end, and when it will be finished. So you have all of the credits and download links down below in the description. So I'll see you next time. Here are Screamax, and bye bye.
It ain't my fault.